Save the Children organization has warned that over 700 civilians have been killed and injured in Hodeidah and Taiz recently. This comes due to a military escalation in those areas, despite warring parties signing the Stockholm Agreement. The following report has more details.
More than 700 people have been killed or injured in Hodeidah and Taiz so far this year, despite warring parties signing the Stockholm Agreement in 2018 to help avert military escalation in the two regions and safeguard the flow of goods and humanitarian aid. However, 3 years into the agreement, civilians continue to bear the brunt of the conflict and humanitarian needs remain high. October marked the deadliest month this year for Yemen, with 358 people killed or injured, a 53% increase from September. Sudden shifts in areas of control have also contributed to the escalation, particularly in Hodeidah, with worrying reports of summary executions, killing and injuring, displacement, and lack of basic services. Children and their families living in Taiz remain particularly vulnerable to upticks in violence, as more than 400 people have been killed in the region so far in 2021. Active front lines in close proximity to densely urban populations put children and their families in Taiz at constant risk. This year, Save the Children has supported the treatment of 138 children, like those who have been victims of attacks in Taiz and Hodeidah. Without all parties to the conflict taking the Stockholm Agreement seriously, more children will become victims of Yemen's brutal war in 2022. Save the Children is warning. Save the Children also calls on the international community to ensure accountability for all violations and abuses against children, through the urgent reinstatement of an international independent monitoring and reporting mechanism on Yemen, and the establishment of an adequately resourced and sufficiently staffed international investigative mechanism for the country. Save the Children has been working in Yemen since 1963, implementing programs in education, child protection, health and nutrition, water and sanitation, and emergency response across most of the country.